All right, welcome to my sanding room for my shop class. It's a disaster right now. And so I need a way to kind of organize these better. I had these 3D printed tool holders that I made that just didn't work very great for holding the sanders. It was a little ambiguous for kids, like how they actually were supposed to fit in there. And so what I have is kind of new model that we're gonna try out. And so the idea with it is, right, you have like this bracket that you can see here. Let me put in the light a little bit better. And what it does is it just allows for the DeWalt's, right? It just fits in there nice and easy like that. So I'm gonna try to install these and then see kind of how they work. And then we'll go from there and let's talk about the actual storage for the sandpaper. So to keep them from popping off the wall, I put a screw hole in them so that I can just attach them. I found for my French cleats, like I don't move them very much once I've actually got it figured out, and it's not a big deal to pop a screw in and out if I need to. And then I do have one bigger 6-inch sander, and so that's actually gonna go over here. Or you just have it right there. It needs the hose, so it's going to go kind of hanging off into space. And I had to make a larger one for that. So I made that one white so that students can kind of tell the difference between them. So I'll put that one over here. All right, so they're on there, they're secure, right? And I'm just going to now show you kind of how these things pop in and go from there. Okay, so what we have, right, is they're all on there. They're nice, they're easy to tell kind of how they're gonna hold. They're not coming off anywhere, especially being secured. And so as you pop it off, right, you have your sander and then just pop it back on. And you have your nice French cleat. It just goes on a standard 3/4 inch French cleat. It's all cleaned up. And I think up here, I'll probably put some storage for the sandpaper. So that kind of this disaster area that students just throw stuff in, I can start to sort out. To figure out something for this guy, but something so I just have a different profile. So I'm hoping that this kind of helps me reclaim some order to the sanding room, so it's a little bit more clear. If kids know where stuff goes, then they put it back, but if it's ambiguous, like how things go away, like the more clear you can make it. I made the Ryobi green because the Ryobi is green and it just goes there. And then the DeWalt is black. Hopefully that color coding helps them figure out. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know what I figure out for this stuff as well. Thanks for watching.